Oh no! See,
All right, so
Right
we
there,
are
Jamie?
back.
Jamie's dead.
Jamie's
He
dead.
killed her.
Jamie's dead. Okay, so I came back and Jamie died.
That was like fucking One
I
Punch Man.
found a thing
Just fucking
involving Red Dog
knocked her
69,
ass out.
and it's gone horrible. Everyone enjoys it, but it's gone horrible.
Can you breathe?
Huh. Well, I found for you the person that is on stage.
boy.
There you go.
Ugh.
Dun, dun, dun,
Oh,
dun. Dun, dun, dun,
Oh, that's amazing.
dun.
yeah.
That is amazing.
Yeah,
I'm watching her.
Katie, I'm on the
I'm
roof
watching
tracking you. I'm not paying attention at all.
Dun, dun, dun,
Kim's
dun.
jumping off the roof. Got it.
Yeah,
I
I'm
sat
actually
there with
drinking
two
right now.
different fucking drinks watching this shit. Don't know why.
There's nothing wrong with drag.
I'm gonna
You just want beer goggles. That's all.
If you think there's anything wrong with being a drag
I'm
queen,
just-
remember we had a president who was a drag queen. Well, not a drag queen. He did enjoy cross-dressing though, quite a bit.
Okay. So Kim, you're up on the roof.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have the
Practice.
exact down to millisecond when you were there because I got time on.
Yep.
So I'm going to go back like I've done before with my glasses.
Mhm.
Follow that echo backwards in time. So
Okay.
track its movement to, for example, a room, or if Casey has been somewhere around there.
Okay. It will take more successes because it's been longer now.
Yeah.
But if you go ahead and roll time 1, so roll your arete.
Yeah. Give me time.
DC is going to be 4.
Yeah.
Are you spending any willpower or anything?
Yeah, I want one auto success. So I'm spending one willpower.
Okay.
I'm down to 7 then, so I'm not gonna go any lower than that.
2
Yeah, that's-
successes.
Yeah, and then 3 because I spent
3
one.
because you spent willpower. All right. With that, you rewind back to the moment when Casey was standing on the roof, looking across out at Jamie. And as you're playing this image through on the screens on the inside of your glasses, you play it back, and you kind of rewind the film, as it were, and you watch as Casey backs into the door that you came out of to come onto the roof. Because
I'm going to follow.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is it's going in reverse. So he backs into the door, goes down the flight of stairs, and on the level there, just before the roof, he walks backwards into, because you're playing it in reverse, like a janitor's closet.
Yeah, gotcha. I think I know what happened there.
And as you follow him into the closet, the door closes, and you're in a dark room, and he is not there.
No, I figured as much. I know exactly what happened there. So, and he knew where he was gonna be, so that's what happened.
You do know, without even much thought whatsoever, he's used a correspondence effect.
Yeah, I assumed I could detect that just using number 1.
Mhm.
So yeah, yeah, that's quite. He's a correspondence mage, and he's probably a mage. Fuck's sake.
And you're relaying this to us who are
Uh,
currently enjoying a show.
Just something that I will allow that I would think that with the technocracy training and everything else that you would pick up on. The second, the third directory folder. The second one. Sorry, the second one. The VRML files. Did you ever
Yeah,
review those?
in the VRM files, you
Yes.
said. The third one?
The one that it is
Yes, there is.
the truth. The
Yeah.
truth.vrml.
Yeah, I have that open. I just haven't gotten that far yet.
Okay, that will give you possibly some clues as well.
Yeah, likely. I'll read through it. I have seen this before. I just don't know where. This has been out for a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, quite a while.
Because it looks like something I've read before, but I have no idea.
It's chapter 2 of the Virtual Adepts tradition book.
Okay. So yeah, I'll do it like this. Can confirm.
I'm sure the rest of us can help.
Yeah.
Can we track where? I guess I'm saying like this in the glass and headset at the same time. Can we track where he came from?
I can do probability calculations on that. There are just so many places time continuum can connect to.
There's
I ruled
literally an
such- Well,
infinite
of
amount
course,
of
it-
locations.
No. They're according to my calculations that I have here. There are only a set amount of way lines that are optimized for that. I'm doing Technospeak, and I want to do a calculation with entropy and correspondence to see if I can find out what's the most likely.
Which ley line did he use to travel here?
Yeah,
Okay.
like
What level of entropy have you got?
3,
And what level
And-
of correspondence?
2.
Okay. Roll me your Arate roll then. How are you going about doing this effect? What are you using to accomplish it?
I'm using my I have a smart app, so basically and that's connected to a supercomputer who do these calculations and send it back to me. So basically I'm punching in the variables and I want it to tell me the results.
Okay. Roll your Arate.
Mm-hmm.
Dice mod is actually going to be -1 on this.
Okay.
And difficulty is going to be 6, actually.
Okay. 2 successes.
Very
And-
nice.
I spelled computing wrong.
Super
Computing.
That's
That's quantum computing, but it's a tech speak, so it's for people who are in the biz. I know that.
got it. That makes perfect sense, or something. Let's see here. So your computer brings up a massive kind of globe map of ley lines, and then slowly kind of eliminates the lines one by one,
Mhm.
until it finally focuses in on the Azariz line, which
Azariz.
seems to connect from just in the heart of Manhattan, basically, through to the north of England.
Okay. According to these calculations, I think he traveled here from England.
Do you know where in England?
I mean, I give him like a Google map with a red line through it, saying like somewhere along this line.
Yeah, it passes through basically the northern third of England.
Yeah. So
Without more
eh,
successes, you can't narrow it down more specifically.
yeah, but I could use just a computer check to see like where did Casey live along, and if it was close to this line.
Yeah, if you remember, I have a fair idea where he used to live.
We should probably, now that I realize that we can do that, we should probably do that for Casey's wife, for Joanne too, where she went. Most probable location.
Or where she came from.
If
Yeah.
we know where she disappeared, I
She-
could maybe do
Yeah,
a
she
similar.
disappeared.
there's a huge likelihood that if Casey is a correspondence mage or deviant, as they call it, or similar, there's a likelihood that she has the same training as he does.
Well,
I would
she
assume-
disappeared around a corner.
Yeah, so I would assume that she has the same abilities that he does and likely came from the same origin. But the problem is here that I think they have split up because they're being hunted.
Is it alright for us to investigate her? Or him?
I'll say give it to tomorrow. We'll receive
Okay.
new orders and we'll see where we're at.
At least we have some ground to walk on if
Yeah.
they assign us an assignment to actually look for him.
So I'll say take the day off. I assume that Jamie wants to drink and spend time here. I am going as far away from this place as I can. I'll be back at my condo if anybody wants to reach me. I'm going to do some research.
We never exchange numbers, guys, but okay. I have the work phone, but never mind.
I mentioned that a while ago, but I guess we were all just using the in-character, like, app chat or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna travel. I'm gonna Uber back to my condo, Casey.
Uber? Aren't
Okay.
you gonna do like super limo
Don't
taxi?
you remember what I told you? I spend money one time and that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not.
He gets his
So
splurge
you drop
once.
almost $2 million on an apartment, and you decide an Uber's or a taxi is too expensive.
I'll draw the line there. No further.
No. Everything is too expensive now. I don't spend money on anything.
You just spent $2 million.
Yeah, but that's for a purpose.
That was
And,
yesterday.
I spent actually more like 20 mil, but still.
20?
Yeah. It's an upstate New York apartment in the middle of business square. 20 mil is kind of cheap, actually.
Cheap?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he found a place that was discounted because it'd been on the market a while.
It's like I'm not shitting you. It was 21, I think it was when I looked at the thingy. So it's 110 square feet.
Okay.
It's quite expensive, you
I
know.
need to find
living through-
I need to find the most annoying nickname I can for you. Big M
Money
isn't doing it
bags.
for me.
Scrooge McDuck.
Yes.
Big
Scrooge
M is
money.
just too kind for you.
Oh, Scrooge. That's actually a good one. Hey,
exactly.
Scrooge.
By the way, you're paying for our drinks.
Probably.
But we can't really call our boss that though, because
He's technically my boss, but
yeah,
he's not
He's-
acting like one.
he's the
so I'm not gonna treat
supervisor.
him like one.
I mean, if you do that, if you call your boss by that in front of his boss, then Kim will look bad.
Supervisor, babysitter, same thing.
No. I mean, I don't act like a boss because I don't. That's not how I work.
No, but I'm saying if we call you nicknames and
Oh, yeah,
like
I
silly
probably
nicknames in front of your boss, like the director, then
I
you
wouldn't
would
do
look
that. I'm
bad.
not gonna be an asshole in front of the director.
I love
Just the
that
rest
we
of
make-
it.
Die.
That's like pick your
Just one
moments, you know?
time, yeah. It's like a one-time pass.
It's like a SEAL team. You can make fun and have go each other as much as you want to the point where you're in front of the boss. Then it's like,
Yeah.
yes sir, ready sir.
So,
Anyhow, I'm going home. I'm just gonna read the document, Casey. I'll go through it as much as I
Okay.
can for the next day.
Sounds good. The rest of you out partying for the evening?
yep.
And,
Although I will say that we should probably go and check where Joanne teleported to, not from. Is that?
I don't think we should do that before our supervisor tells us to.
I mean, we're still technically on the mission.
also, Kim,
Hmm?
just during all that, I would send you just a personal message telling you about because you're better with time than I am, that the hard drive wasn't what had the time done to it. It was
But-
something at the actual location, so we might need to go back later if we're curious.
On the other. What
Wait a
other?
minute! That
Yeah,
mission file, the mission file said that the deviant frequents this place.
Yeah.
How the shit is Joanne frequenting this place? She's from England. Why is
Teleported. Yeah, why? The
Yeah.
why is more important than the how.
Casey's setting
You
us
know
up?
the why. No, you know the why.
No, Casey's setting us up.
No, you know the why.
Tell me the why.
The why
Don't
is
just say I know the why.
no.
I know the YMCA.
The why
He's
is
singing
because if you know that the first that you are being hunted, and the specialized team is coming here out of all people, what's the smartest thing to do? If you frequent one place, you're gonna put the new team to research that place. AKA, it's a way for them to be smart and contact us without actually contacting us.
Or to identify a bunch of people, targets that they could take out or follow.
Or to keep us from finding
Counter
their
attack.
actual hideout.
Could also be.
I'm just saying, I don't think Joanne's the one who's frequenting a random Chinese bar.
Vietnamese.
Maybe it
There's
was
a
the
no,
werewolf that
but-
we were looking for.
Yeah,
That
they
time.
just could be, but we have both information on both, so it doesn't matter.
And at that point, I go back to drinking.
Okay.
Anyhow, Taylor, I'm gonna. I'll send you a message actually as I send it to you.
Well, we'll have to actually go back to the... probably to the cafe. No, probably have to be you, because they saw me. At least the assistant, if he didn't get fired for the theft, the blatant theft that happened on his watch. I hope he didn't get fired. I don't hate him that much.
And Taylor, you are getting like a drunk text 3 a.m. in the morning about a portable railgun, like railgun.
Portable railgun. Does it shoot rails?
Oh,
What else
God.
would a railgun
Oh.
shoot?
Oh, no. I just realized, during my drunkenness, I probably would have called requisitions and tried to get a jetpack.
Should we really get
Okay.
that off track now?
No.
In that case, roll me
Oh, no.
manipulation and politics.
Politics. Fuck. Not requisitions?
Your requisitions is going to reduce the difficulty.
Okay. Shit, I just lost.
What
the
is
thing.
your rank in requisitions?
4.
Okay.
Or, excuse, secret weapons. Would that be secret weapons?
No, it would be requisitions.
Okay.
Secret weapons is the experimental stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was trying for. Sorry.
Oh, you're wanting
I,
you're wanting an experimental jetpack.
yeah. I want some
Right. Then yeah,
rise on
what's
photon waves or some
your
shit.
secret weapons rating?
5.
5. Ooh.
Yeah, he went
So
all out
your-
on secret weapons.
So your DC is going to be 3.
Okay. Still
Oh,
manipulation
sounds like
politics.
Manipulation politics, but yes, so the DC is reduced.
I'm
Let's see if you
spending
get
a
a
willpower.
jetpack, boys.
I'm spending a willpower, Casey. 2.
2 successes.
So 3 successes total. I'm sitting there like, listen. I
You
need a
know who I
jetpack because
am.
we have no idea what's going on in this next mission. You don't give me a jetpack, we may die. Okay, so just give me a jetpack.
You forgot to
Fuck
listen, man.
that
Listen.
shit.
You don't
No,
know.
listen.
I'm
listen,
brand new. I'm terrified of the city.
listen,
Please
yeah.
give me the jetpack.
Listen, just put it on the NG's tab and tell him that Marcus is paying for it. Okay, tell him Marcus is paying for it. Just tell him, yeah. Bye.
Someone shows up an hour later at the bar
Oh shit!
Yes.
and
I called him at
puts,
the bar.
and puts a stack of requisition papers next to you on the bar. Gets you to sign for them in quadruplicate.
Oh no!
Yeah, you're getting
You're
the jetpack, buddy.
you're drunken, so you don't really pay any attention to what the
I'm trying to like sign my name, and it's kind of like a scribble.
Yeah.
But it works. It works because I'm the one signing.
They say something about a disclaimer and a safety waiver and an auto destruct but you don't really pay attention to any of that.
No.
And
No.
once you've signed all of it, they hand you a briefcase.
Jamie?
Question is he drunk enough to just open it in this lounge?
Jamie?
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
Sega.
Flying. I have a jetpack. Do you want to go flying?
I so want to go flying right now.
Let's go to the roof.
Where's Madman? I think Madman went. Madman went to the bathroom.
Yeah, man, fucking. Let's go.
Oh no,
Mad-
Madman's dancing.
Madman ran
We go
away.
to the roof. Eminem, we're going to the roof.
Speaking of requisitions, I have a question.
I like make my way through the dance floor and like grab onto Eminem's shoulder and like go right up to his
How-
ear and I'm like, we have a jetpack.
How
That's
outfitted is?
good.
You said there was a workshop in our base, right?
There is, yes.
You said there were small ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I requisition more equipment for them? I'm basically going to convert part of my room to a workshop. I'm just going to take one wall, and that's all going to be workshop.
Because you're actually investigating the
Yeah, I can do that.
what's it a
After-
bit more, I'll go ahead and if I can find the dang thing, I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm going to give you the full details of your construct.
Ooh.
Because you will also, in the midst of all of this, at some point, find your way down into the basement.
Ooh.
So we're keeping all the sex toys.
That's where you live, Seeger. Now shut up and get in your hole.
There you go.
I will just say, I am also here while this is happening.
Are you in the lounge or the construct?
I'm in the construct.
Oh, okay.
The Pretty gun. Ooh.
We have a lot. That's so cool.
And for the record, I will be a party pooper and make sure that they don't fucking fly with the jetpack through among Manhattan's
Well,
buildings.
I mean, I'm already on the roof. I'm waiting for you two. I'm
I'm on the roof with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm ready to go. Let's do this.
Oh shit.
Pretty.
No.
What is the Pretty gun?
Probably a big fucking cannon.
Casey, it would be very unlucky for them if they forgot to fuel the thing.
You piece of shit! Do not use your fucking shitty magic against us. Can I use Prime to block that?
Are you going to get into a magical duel?
I think this is our first
I-
combat.
Oh my god, what is
Oh
this?
my
This
fucking god, that weapon! Dibs.
Oh, this
Dibs.
looks
I
so-
got dibs.
I found it. I get it. You already
No,
have a. You
never
have
mind,
cool
it's
shit.
requisitions. I'm secret weapons.
Oh god, that.
requisitions.
Oh, I cannot even get that.
Fuck, that's cool. That's fucking badass.
The Pretty gun.
Yeah.
It's confiscated. Oh.
Yeah, this is
In
not.
the web.
This is not a technocracy weapon. This is actually a mage-built weapon that was confiscated.
By the
This
virtual
gun can be
not
taken
good.
into the digital web.
Yes,
Well, the web is another
it's
dimension.
a dimensional space.
Yes,
I
and
can
this
go
can
there,
be plugged
actually.
into a person. Oh,
I have no
Okay,
idea
then.
how it works,
wait,
but
we have that.
That is in a locked case in one of the hidden basement areas that you find.
What is the lock made of?
It's a,
Just out of
digi-
curiosity.
it's a digital
Guys.
combination lock.
You're breaking protocol, all of you.
look,
All of
no,
you.
I'm not breaking protocol. I'm just having fun.
There's
So,
some
yeah,
rules.
what's-
Yeah, so
What's
Okay.
Taylor doing?
Taylor is exploring the basement and has just found a weapon that
pretty
is
gun we
locked in
have.
a case in your basement.
I'm very upset it's a digital lock, but okay.
I look at him and I go, "Hey, I'm just behind him all of a sudden." I just go, "Don't touch that.
Well, now I have to touch it.
Don't touch that."
Fine, I'll just go make my own. It's like, I'll just go build something close enough. But, okay. Okay, is this just a big open space with this in it? Or
Well,
what's in the basement?
the node is in the basement.
So that jetpack, I get to the roof.
Yeah.
I am going to the
I'm back.
node.
You're
Oh,
going
what?
to the node.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to sit there and take from it quintessence.
Okay.
Oh.
What the hell are you on about, Node?
We have a node.
We have a node.
You
The
mean
basement.
power bank for our batteries?
Oh,
It's
Well,
like a
we still call it
supercharge.
a node, even in the.
Oh, okay.
No, wait, man, were you actually going to do the no?
I'm not gonna let you guys fly. You're actually breaking
Yeah.
protocol,
So,
and we
so,
will be.
so
in
you follow the
trouble.
two of them up onto the roof and start scolding
Yes.
them as
I'm like,
as
no.
you see Charles unpacking the jetpack out of the briefcase.
What does it look like?
Eminem.
No.
It looks.
No, Eminem.
It doesn't even look like a jetpack, really. It looks like a metallic belt with a single kind of back support that goes up to two small shoulder anchors, and that's it basically. And then a pair of control gloves. Control bullets.
Slip it on, and I say, we're riding electromagnetic waves, baby!
Guys, no. There are protocols for this. I had a few, so I don't really remember which one you're breaking, but I'm very sure you're breaking at least two.
Before I press the start button, quick!
No.
Protocols.
Magic, Casey.
Do not openly acknowledge the presence of the occult to anyone outside the technocracy. The jetpack doesn't do that. Do not employ blatant enlightened science. The jetpack doesn't do that. Do not communicate with devious mages.
It is!
No, it doesn't!
It is
doesn't!
blatantly enlightened science.
Look, okay,
it's not!
shut up and let it happen.
No.
This
Shut up
isn't
and let it
magic!
happen.
No, I want it to happen, but if you're gonna logic your way out of it, do it right.
Casey. So
Jacob.
what kind of thing is this? They forgot to plug the thing in when they were charging it before.
Okay,
Something
so
like that.
you're trying to entropy the battery dead.
Yes.
Okay. It's gonna be entropy 3.
Yeah.
Do you happen to have any forces?
I have matter.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
like
if he
liquids
has-
in a battery.
Okay, I'll ask after.
Okay. Yeah. So
Could
it's gonna
I...
be a level 3. So difficulty is going to be 6.
Okay.
Are you
Alright.
spending any willpower or anything?
No, I am doing
Fuck
this
you.
4 successes.
involuntarily. So
Got it.
I don't know I'm doing this. Like I'm
Got
not.
Jacob,
Okay. Yeah.
Jacob, baby, it's a jetpack. Let's just. It's
Guys,
fine,
this is a
jetpack.
bad idea. This is a bad idea.
Charles, you go to press the igniter button, and you look and you watch as the battery pack ticks from like 1 bar down to 0 as you press the button.
Hmm.
That's a really inefficient button. You should get that checked out.
Hang on. I think I have a spare. I pull out a spare battery, and can I use forces? Can I use forces?
I'm out.
Forces to charge it.
oh my god!
I have forces. Well, I wanted to use forces to stop him, but can I just
It would have
charge the
taken
battery?
Prime to stop him.
I will call Doc. Don't make me call him. I have his number here.
Sorry,
You
called
wouldn't,
Doc.
because you would get in trouble too. The
Jacob.
longer, listen to me, Madman. The longer you delay. Hang on, I need to get into Drug Seeker. The longer you delay this, the worse it's gonna be for all of us. Okay, you just let it happen.
Just let
Can I
it
try tackle him to get his phone out of his hand?
You can,
Is
yes.
there no, I have a
So-
2-on-1 drunken brawl on this roof.
They're the direct supervisor.
Charles,
Doc
Yeah.
is with me. Doc is
Roll
back at
me-
the base.
you're gonna need forces to Prime 1.
Got it.
Um,
And I do have enhancement armor as a specialty thingy.
that's going to
for...
reduce your difficulty.
Okay, cool.
So you're going to roll your arete. The difficulty is 3, 4, 5. Down to... Difficulty is 4.
Okay. And can I spend quintessence on this?
You can. That will give you an extra die to roll.
All right, I'm gonna take 1.
You guys have your heart set on this.
Don't make. I'm gonna use the willpower too.
That's going to give you an extra success.
All right, with difficulty 4. Oh my god! Okay, so that's 2 successes.
2 successes. Okay,
Wow.
so you plug in your extra battery and go to recharge it, and it recharges up to half.
That's enough for a little fly. You can go for a little fly. Just don't take me with you. I just want to see it.
No, come on, dude. Come on.
Yeah, you know you have no trust in
Come
this.
on, I have no idea how this thing works. Let's go.
Is this just an elaborate plan to kill
If I
Siege?
get hurt, I need someone to help me. Okay?
Okay, well, how am I helping you?
You're a doctor.
I'm a doctor.
Come on, if I crash and die, I'm gonna need someone to help. I'm gonna need
Yeah,
someone to
no,
help.
that's
Come
okay.
on.
I can do that. I'm not flying with you.
She had to remind herself she was a doctor.
You've got half a battery and there's 2 of us.
He is
Hop on the
drunk, to
back.
be fair.
Isn't the things on the back?
Yeah.
So shouldn't I jump
hop
on the front? Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. hop on the front.
where are you?
Huh?
Where are you?
No,
Dom?
no. I tackled your
you like
phone.
fuck.
I
No,
tackled
no,
your phone.
no, you got distracted whenever he recharged the battery and you ran back over to Seek.
Damn it! Quickly, take a fly.
Okay,
Like jump on
so
the thing.
what
I feel
is
like a
the
koala. I'm
So,
like,
so
"Wow."
Doc,
So
Wait.
I'm sitting there, just minding my own business at the node, going,
and you get a phone call
When
from
all of
Madman.
a sudden I hear,
Do they have a jetpack? Don't they have a jetpack? Code
and
red.
I'm like, oh fuck.
I tried to stop them, but their arguments were too good.
The best thing is, if Doc leaves, he leaves me alone with the weapon.
I don't have to leave.
I don't have to leave.
Time to work my fucking magic. Alright. I'm going to use Correspondence 3 and Mind 4 to take control of motherfucking Seeger's
No,
mind
I
or
I
something
have
like
I
that.
have very high willpower. I would very recommend you don't.
No.
I have extremely high willpower.
I'm
Oh,
clairvoyant
Oh,
right there.
So you do
Okay,
leave.
so you're going to mind control Charles.
I'm not going to try and mind control him just yet, but first I'm going to clairvoyance to see what the fuck they're doing.
Okay,
You just get me like koala on top of Steve.
roll your
Fly!
clairvoyance.
Fly!
Yeah, my
Is
tablet,
this-
and I'm like, okay, there's an app for this.
It's an app called WhatTheHellAreTheyUpTo.com.
You know what
Where's
WhatsApp is
myteam.com?
called WhatsApp.
It's like
Where's my team.com?
it's like he has
Find my friends.
every other app open like a couple of times. This app opened 1,263 times.
I would say, out of character, I have no idea how this thing works. Even I don't know what it's
in
going to
character,
do.
you have no idea how this works.
So what? I've already pressed the start button several times.
Doc got 0 successes.
Oh,
I had 0.
your
yeah.
app crashes and your tablet has to restart.
Oh,
Goddamn.
I want to remind you,
Take a fly!
Jamie is really clumsy, and she just jumped onto him, and they're both drunk.
This is true.
Flying machine. He has no idea how it works.
Yep. So,
So
with the-
what?
Charles,
What happens when I press the
you
turn it
press the ignition button this time.
Uh-oh.
You immediately feel a radiating force kind of almost push a bubble around you. You get kind of that hair standing on end kind of feeling. Jamie, roll
Yeah.
me
Oh no. Oh no! I just realized she's gonna get flung off.
This was made for one person, not two.
Roll me
Or you're both
Jetpack.
gonna get pulled down.
dexterity athletics. At a DP mod of -2 for being drunk.
I love that Jamie.
I am
consistent.
just holding. Can I like? Would that
You can
lower
literally
the
die like this. I'm just gonna point this out. You can literally die right now.
I think. Well, realistically, I'd be too drunk. So.
You don't. This is the like when I get drunk, I don't just hijack a car and like I'm gonna go for a joyride in the opposite direction on the highway.
Spend willpower, Jamie. God damn it! Spend willpower.
I'll spend a willpower. Spend a willpower.
You didn't say it before you rolled.
Oh, do I have to say it before I roll?
Yeah, you
okay.
spend.
Never mind.
That's why I ask before the roll appears. You know, you have to spend it.
No one asked me.
That's because everyone was talking
I
over
don't know
me.
how this game works yet.
That was because everyone was talking over me. You have a big X on your
Making
arm
it up as
anyway.
we go along.
Yeah.
It's all
The
because of
X is
that
gonna be
big
where
X
you're-
on your arm. That's where you're
That
gonna
X-
land.
No, the X is gonna be the arm she loses.
You can build me a new
This
one.
could be brutal. This could be really bad.
So what happens?
So,
You got no successes.
Madman, you watch as this kind of field of blue energy kind of radiates outwards from Charles. As this thing powers up, you hear this hum of energy. You feel this buzz of static around you. And you watch as Jamie, who was clinging onto the front of Charles, gets flung backwards off of him, kind of pushed outwards by the bubble. And
Uh-oh.
There is
Say,
something I can do.
and goes to tumble off the edge of the building.
Oh fuck no!
No,
No!
It's okay. I will manipulate the matter. I'm gonna pop open the control panel on the side very quickly. Big bright spark of genius. Pop open the control panel, extend the bubble, and reverse it. So she's caught it within it, and she's safe. This
Okay.
will be a very vulgar action,
It will,
but
yes.
I'm taking the paradox.
So roll
I'll take
me
the paradox.
your arete. It's going to be
Okay.
forces.
I assume that'd be forces 3.
Do you have life at all?
No, I do not.
Okay,
I do.
that doesn't help. If you had life to put with it, I'd let it be forces 2. But without life, it's going to be forces 3.
I'm okay with forces 3, and I'll spend a willpower and quintessence on this.
Okay, so it's going to be a +1 die pool, and it's going to be a DC. It's vulgar without witnesses. So you're looking at 4, 5, 6. DC
You guys don't involve me,
7.
mate.
DC 7? Okay.
Yeah. I had one thought, and I don't want to mention it until after this.
You said DP mod 0?
DP
Or
mod
1.
is 1 for the quintessence you're
Right.
spending.
Yeah, it's 7 difficulty.
Yeah,
With
This-
the 3
this
successes.
I fucked up.
3 successes.
I fucked up.
I'm gonna try and do this again.
Okay. As this roll is
nice
resolving,
to
you'll
see.
get your second
Yeah.
attempt. It's
Okay.
taken this long for your
What is the difficulty?
your difficulty is 5.
Okay, I'm gonna use a willpower.
Okay.
Fuck.
So you got 2 successes. So your screen queues up and you see what's going on, just as Jamie and Madman roll me
Me?
dexterity athletics.
You're
Hang
close.
on.
Why?
Because you're in the field whilst I'm catching her.
He's just extended the field and reversed it.
I reversed the
I
polarity
will
of the
pummel
field.
you.
So everything's
Are they
being
just gonna come
sucked
and
towards me now.
Are they gonna just come and slam into him now?
It's better
Okay.
than her falling off the building that I almost killed Jamie, okay?
Yeah.
Yes, but it's funny.
Sorry, I was supposed to roll dexterity. What?
Athletics.
Athletics. What's DP mod?
0. Difficulty
I
is
would
6.
recommend spending willpower.
Oh,
Nice, damn.
what? Oh, motherfucker! Get all over that!
And Jamie got really Aussie for a second.
Nice.
Okay, I'm calm. That is so
Don't lie to
cool.
us.
I didn't die by jetpack.
Yeah,
Yet.
this jetpack
So
is
sorry.
one of us.
I'm
Okay, so
so
what
fucking
happened?
sorry.
You just
I
start
didn't
crying.
want for this to happen.
No, it's okay. This is amazing.
So what happened?
Okay, so the two of you, Jamie and Madman, you feel this magnetic field grab you and pull you towards Seeger.
So first the foam kinda goes over, and then what?
Yeah. And the three of you slam together on the rooftop. Jamie, you manage to catch yourself and not get hurt by it. Madman and Charles, you each take 1 level of bludgeoning damage as you smash into each other.
How do I do this?
So on your sheet,
It's
that
ow.
top level of your
Is it
health,
bruised?
Mm-hmm.
Where is your health?
it's right
it's
next
down.
to your Arate.
Yeah. It's
Oh, okay, cool.
under advantage.
So
Okay.
that bruised level that you've got,
Yeah.
you in that drop down box put the slash.
Okay.
The slash is bashing, the X is lethal, and the other one is aggravated.
I will.
Oh my god, I just realized the health system isn't too different. It's just smaller. Like, it's very...
You have less
Different.
levels.
Yeah, you
I
don't
crawl
have
over to them as
50
they're lying on the floor, and I look over the
You're,
top
you're,
of them.
you're, you're
and I
lying
go,
with them. You
guys
just managed not
okay?
to hurt
Oh,
yourself.
I'm lying with them? Oh, I'm
You're-
laughing
you're-
then. I think this is hysterical.
I'm pulling
How
all
was
the
the
power
flight?
cables out of this. I'm ripping out that power bank.
This is
No!
an experimental
I'm like trying to
jetpack.
stop you, like, no, please, listen, this is
We're
highly
not doing this.
experimental tech.
We're not doing this. We're not doing this anymore.
And
Listen,
This
Doc,
is.
you're watching.
I
all
tackle
of this.
Madman. Madman,
We're
I
laying
tackle him.
down. This is on the ground.
Yeah, no, I'll
You're
pull you
laying
away.
down, yeah. No, you're.
Yeah,
you're,
so I'll roll over, get onto my knees, and like pin
No,
him.
no, no. You at this point you're still stuck together.
Oh, right, I haven't
it's-
turned it off. I haven't turned it off yet.
No, you're
So
still.
we're all just,
you're
like,
still
being bound
magnetized
together.
to each other.
Oh, I'm struggling. I was like,
Guys,
no, Madman, stop! Madman, stop!
guys, stop, please.
I'm going to
there's an
record
issue?
this.
The three of you. The three of you are
There's an
getting
issue
fields
because
of
I
each other
can't
that
move
you
my
never
hands because you
imagined.
guys are pinning me.
This is the
can't
strangest
turn the
threesome
machine
I've ever been in.
How do I remove the power source that he
It's near my belt.
put in there? I'm gonna remove it.
Seeger, you
you
could
better
please
be
buy us a drink first.
You better be damn careful what you're grabbing, boy.
I'm
That's
removing
not a
whatever
wire.
I'm grabbing,
That's not
so
a
you
wire.
better hope I'm.
Can't
I'm
trust
actually-
That's
the
not a
dunks
wire.
inside your genitals.
Madman, just so
Yeah.
that you know,
Yeah.
the power source is in the belt buckle, which is currently wedged between Charles and Jamie's pelvises.
I'm ripping that belt.
Oh, please tell me it doesn't vibrate.
Oh, it's vibrating intensely right now because it's reversing polarity right now. It's reversing gravity and forcing everyone
Jesus
together.
Christ.
This is the dumbest thing ever. I love it.
Dog 69 can't be trusted near your groin.
3 people stuck on a building, like, just together. One of them, like, reaching for the other's crotches. Me
I'm
just
gonna
going,
rip it
wait.
off.
Batman,
I,
Batman, pull
I,
it!
I have the best thing. Now imagine if this
I
is what
can't find
Casey
it.
saw in character.
A little to the
If
left!
this is what he
Got it! A little to the left!
Don't pull that.
Pull it harder.
Oh, don't pull!
Oh, guys,
That's not it!
guys, you guys are gonna really, guys, everyone calm down. You guys are really gonna hate me, but there's an emergency shut off on one of the gloves.
The struggling
And I
for a second.
I like click the emergency shut off.
And all of you come apart.
like sorry.
Onto the
Um,
grab it onto each other.
Can, we're never gonna talk about this. We're never gonna speak about this. And
I immediately light a cigarette.
actually, can we see Doc's apparition? His projection?
Not without using magic.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
never mind then.
So
So-
I'm walking away. Like I don't.
Confused direction.
So,
I put my arm around Seeger. I'm like, maybe we should head home.
I mean, I can fly us home.
No, 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 no. I want to walk.
Like I'm saying, that as
I
a
need
take
solid ground.
Jesus Christ.
Question.
You people
I
got
only
me faster
intended
with
that-
technology.
Out of character, I only intended that to be like a 10-minute tangent.
That's great. It was
I expected, oh, we'll fly a little bit, then we'll stop. But no, Madman, you didn't let that happen, did you?
No,
People
because you
that
were
get
about
their
to break
groin
protocol. You can't break protocol, man.
Oh,
We already broke protocol.
I also forgot. In that effect, Charles, mark
got
down your
paradox.
3 points of paradox.
Yep.
Fucking serves
shit.
you right.
That's a
Well,
lot.
I saved I nearly killed Jamie, and then I saved her life. So, fuck you.
It's not saving someone's life if you're the one who put them in danger.
Yeah, but I
You
turned around
nearly-
and saved them.
It's like
So it is.
it's like trying to shoot someone, miss and say,
No,
"Oh, I saved your life."
it's like
I didn't
rescuing
hit.
someone
Oh.
who you accidentally pushed off a building.
It doesn't count. Doesn't count.
Paradox is on the bottom, or
No, yes, paradox is on the bottom.
okay,
And it's
so
the X.
yeah.
Oh man. Okay.
What does that actually mean?
Casey, I have recorded all of this.
Got it. Just a second, guys. Let's bring it down for just a second. Because this is the first time that anyone's actually accrued any, I'll just kind of break this down a little bit.
To be
Paradox.
fair, I actually had paradox.
You have it from your enhancements, but you haven't gained it from any spells in game. So basically, paradox. You accrue little bits here and there from vulgar effects. It usually, and I stress usually, does not trigger unless you gain 5 or more points from a single effect, or you have 7 or more points built up in total. When it triggers, which is completely at the storyteller's discretion, when I think that it will be, I believe the book's statement is when you've done something glorious, stupid, or gloriously stupid.
So what I just did, basically.
Yeah.
So what you just did would have been a perfect time.
But I had no paradox, so I was
Correct.
lucky.
You didn't have any built up until this. So, basically, whenever it triggers, you roll a number of d10 equal to the amount of paradox that you have. For every success, so for every roll over 6, you subtract 1 point of paradox. So it goes back down. But the more successes on that roll, the more severe the backlash that hits you is.
The permanent paradox cannot be reduced anyway. Right?
Permanent paradox from
Yep.
enhancements cannot be reduced anyway.
Yep.
But it does add to the number of dice you roll when you roll. So basically, permanent paradox makes every roll you have that much nastier.
Mhm.
And
Alrighty.
basically, paradox backlashes can be anything from taking damage, just outright taking damage, to temporary paradox flaws, to permanent paradox flaws, to mages entering quiet, which if you've not read about it in the books at all,
I know what quiet is.
yeah, quiet is basically that nasty kind of semi-comatose zombie state that a mage can go into. That's kind of one step away from insanity.
If you played Dragon Age Origins, they're the Fade, or I mean the
That's
Oh.
tranquil.
the people.
Tranquil.
The tranquil. Oh,
Tranquil,
yeah,
that's not good.
that's a mage in
basically,
quiet.
basically stripped of all your
Oh, that's
personality and
scary.
power.
Yeah, paradox can do that to you.
Ooh, that's
Or-
not good.
Or the worst of it, The absolute worst thing that can happen when Paradox
You get
strikes
fired.
you is you summon a Paradox spirit who drags you away into a Paradox realm.
I have that done. Not to me, but
That's
I have
scary.
been a part of a game where that happened.
Yeah,
That does not sound fun.
no. Do any of you watch the Flash TV series?
I used to, yeah, and I know exactly what you're talking about. The
You know when
the temporal people who come
the
and
time wraiths that chase him and try to hunt him down and drag him into the Speed Force?
for some reason
Same.
he's fucking faster.
Same idea.
To be fair, the Flash is also generating the Speed Force.
Yeah, it's kind of a self-fulfilling
I
paradox.
know,
It's
I know,
weird that they're
It's weird
chasing.
with them.
Yeah.
He's basically a deity.
It's
Yeah, with
basically
him, it makes sense that he could outrun them, but with others,
it's shades of
He's
his
the
own.
exception.
Well, the spirits are shades of his own in action.
Yeah.
If you actually go into the theory of it, but
Mhm.
but basically,
No,
yeah,
they
paradox
were like
can,
him.
Paradox can do that, and it can drag you away into another realm. But in this case, you've got 3 points. You've not gotten more than 5 in a single effect, and you've not got more than 7 in total. And it's not a funny point that I'm just definitely going to trigger it anyway. So right now it just builds up.
Yeah.
How long would it take? Does it take for non-permanent paradox to dissipate?
You can usually dissipate if you don't cast any vulgar magic.
Mhm.
It dissipates at 1 point per week.
Okay.
You do bleed it off, and you can enter basically a magic rehab program and not use any magic at all, coincidental or otherwise, and you can then burn off up to 3 points a week.
And that's through the Void Engineers, like, mental health people,
Correct, yeah.
I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
going
wanna
in.
go back
That's
to
going
them.
into an inpatient thing, where you are controlled and monitored, and everything is organized, and you don't use any magic, and you can burn off up to 3 points a week.
So,
Yeah.
let's drunkenly walk the streets of New York. That seems like a good
Yeah.
idea.
Are you still
Are you
wearing the
Yay!
jetpack?
No, I was smart enough to take it off.
Did
You
you
were,
put it back
you were
on?
stupid enough to put it on, so I'm not sure.
Welcome
Uh,
back to the
smart
current
enough to
strat.
put it on and smart enough to use it.
I just had this image of you walking through New York with this big metal thing strapped on you.
I mean, just cosplay.
No.
Yeah, that or like a live streamer or something.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be. It would look weird, but it wouldn't be the weirdest thing people
Unusual.
ever saw.
Actually, fuck it. No, he's still wearing it. I'm still wearing it.
Okay.
And I guess
drunk.
as that's rounding up, I'll be heading to Kim's with the hard drive, just so
Okay.
I can look at it again. 'Cause I'm not the best at time, but I can
So
do
at
it.
this point, it's quite late in the night.
Yeah.
And
Me in person, I haven't had the time to read it yet, Casey. But during this time, I would have read the truth.
okay.
How does the getting quintessence work again? How much do I get for this? For
Let me just double check.
sitting here for the night?
I think you absorb 1 point per hour.
Very nice.
Um,
Up to my Arate?
Up to. No, I think you can go higher than that if you have Prime, which all of you should have Prime.
Yes.
Just a second. Let me break out the cheat sheet.
That makes me think of in high school. I was like, no, you need to know all of this. You can't have a cheat sheet. That's a lie. I can have whatever I want to help me remember things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why they tell you that. If you need to write it down to remember it, that's fine. As long as you can do it when you remember it, that's the thing.
Yeah, the whole point of knowledge outside of school is exposure.
Yeah.
It's so that you know, okay, I know enough to know I can look that up.
Yeah, that's what I do with my coding stuff. It's like, well, I don't know the answer, but I can find the answer.
Yeah, but we were like one of the first generations where you could actually apply that in school. Like when we were
Yeah.
little, there were dictionaries, and then when we were in high school, suddenly there's internet. So the teaching system hadn't like,
yeah,
adjusted.
Yeah, you're younger than me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the
basically,
education system hasn't really caught up yet everywhere.
exactly.
Let me put it this
So-
way. Whenever I was
yeah.
in school, my senior year was the first year that our school had a computer programming class,
Ooh, your school had a programming class.
and me and one of the other guys there had to teach the teacher what to do.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Because
for
he was a
around
math teacher that they just decided since he knew math that he could do programming,
Yeah, I've done that. I've been there.
and
We-
he was
I was living
clueless.
Has anyone played Roller Coaster Tycoon?
Yeah.
Years ago, yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
What does that
Do,
have to
do
do?
you? Well, just an interesting fact. Do you know the guy that made that made the whole thing in assembly, in the assembly language?
Yeah.
Which is why it runs so well. It's why it can have thousands of sprites on screen moving at one time.
It's I don't know why it's not used more.
Yeah, well, it's probably because it's difficult. It's not the easiest language to use.
No, but if you're doing it professionally, do it right.
Yeah, but but it's like writing in C. It just takes forever.
What's wrong with writing in C?
No,
It takes
I think
forever.
assembly is actually, I think, probably takes longer than C. Assembly is the base code for everything.
I'm
Unless
getting
you go to
offended
Windows-
that you're saying C is hard.
No, it's not.
I'm
I didn't say that. I
bored.
said it takes
Yeah,
forever.
can we
I'm saying it takes
move on?
forever.
I'm
the coding
looking
talk?
I'm looking up the node rules while we
Yeah,
have
he's
this
just looking
conversation.
something up. Yeah, I'm just killing time with some conversation.
Yeah.
Killing.
Still bored.
Distance and time.
Play
Not
Roller Coaster
everything's here
Tycoon.
for your entertainment, Jimmy.
You
Why?
if you're
You are all
bored,
here for my entertainment.
if you're bored, you entertain
Wow.
us.
You
Dance for me, puppet. Dance.
No, you dance.
Hey. Jamie, how can
You
you say
dance.
that when I have sent you such glorious pictures as I said earlier?
Oh my lord. I'm just not going to be able to remove that from my mind
Yeah,
like Dot's balls.
1 point per hour.
Yes.
Especially,
And with excuse me, with Prime, you can store up to twice your avatar rating.
ooh.
But basically, everything above your avatar rating will start to bleed off after a while.
Oh, fuck me sideways.
That would be painful.
If you insist.
Remember, see what I mean? Red Dong 69
get your
can't
Sorry,
Twice
cross
my
it.
avatar rating? You mean my genius rating?
Genius rating, yes.
So, okay. So, and we start at 2, right? We just automatically got 2?
You started at whatever your genius was.